on this one. She's pled to one of the cases and
Yeah.
reset it when it came up for sentencing because of the new DWI.
Speak up, please.
She's already pled to one. The other one has been filed now, so we're going to plead to that one. We already have the PSI, so we should be able to proceed with sentencing in both cases.
And so I've got 3 cases
There's one that's being
to be dismissed as part of that plea. Okay. All right, ma'am, you're Katherine Castillo?
Yes.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
And is there a new agreement because of that new case?
It's probation to run both. She's getting the same probation terms on both of the DWI's judges.
A 5-year term when she has a new DWI? So we're here on a DWI from October of 2024 for sentencing. And the reason we've been waiting was because there was a new DWI while that was pending from July of 2025. If I'm going to follow the agreement, it's going to be for a 10-year probation. I'm not going to agree to a 5-year probation when she was on bond and got another one.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't, I'm okay. Thank you. What I'd like to do though also is get an updated PSI that has the information from that new offense so that I have all the facts of that and make sure that there is, because I don't have any information because it hadn't been filed yet. So let's do this. Let's go through the plea and then I'll reset both for sentencing. We'll get an updated
Sure.
PSI.
I have to have a probable cause if that was sufficient.
And we had the test results beforehand. That's why we
that, yeah.
That's why we were. You were good enough to put out a little fire alarm there and got us the. We got the test results a little early.
I guess I want to make sure that probation doesn't have any. One second. That they took that into consideration when making any recommendations for substance abuse issues and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
I do understand that. I was thinking that they did, but I'll. With the PSI as well.
But you look at it, I think you want more than you said.
Yeah.
So, Ms. Castillo, do you have the auto ignition interlock device on your vehicle?
Yes, I do.
What, if anything, have you done since July of 25 and that's last arrest and now for yourself and these issues?
I've looked into treatment programs because I are covered by the insurance, but I haven't
You haven't done anything.
The only reason we had held up on that is because I wasn't sure what the probation department was going to recommend as far as treatment goes. She has full coverage insurance and she has checked into, in fact, I discussed that with Philip. There are some programs through her work, intensive outpatient programs that are covered by her insurance.
It's been a year since your second arrest and your second wreck. Both of these were wrecks, one with another vehicle, one just you in a ditch. So are you working now?
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
With TIC in Port Arthur.
What are your hours?
I work Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 5:30.
How long have you been there?
Almost 3 years.
Full time?
Yes.
I mean, she's going to have 20 days jail time that she has to do on these.
We were just hoping that she could, as long as she gives her work notice, work with her on that. We were just hoping that the court would be amenable to at least let her continue working while she does that.
Well, I mean, I'll do weekends when people are working. This gives me a lot of concern, but.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right, let's go through the plea first.
We should speak up so she can hear you over there.
Okay.
All right, so will she waive the formal reading of the indictment in the new case?
First,
Okay,
the email in a second.
perfect, thank you.
She will, Your Honor. I apologize.
No, this is for the first one. They're emailing this one, second one. All right, Ms. Castillo, in cause number 26 DCCR 1177, it alleges that you committed the third-degree felony offense of driving while intoxicated with previous convictions, and that's from July 12th of 2025. The indictment alleges you were previously convicted of driving while intoxicated April 11th of 2013 and April 22nd of 2015. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with?
Yes.
And are those two prior convictions true?
Yes.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them, but this date's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Padgett?
Yes.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 10-year term in prison. There will be a $1,000 fine. The state's going to dismiss cause number 24 DCCR 2457, and then 2 misdemeanor cases, 24 CCCR 2921 and 2457. Also, you would be required to serve the 10-day jail sanction. The agreement in this that you guys have reached is for 5 years probation, but I've already said I'm not going to accept that. It's going to be a 10-year probation, or we're going to start all over. Do you understand that as well? Yeah. And do you agree with me changing that to a 10-year probation?
Yes.
Which it's up to me anyway, how long the probation is. I usually will go along with that, but in this case, I think because we have 2, it's different. All right, so then do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes.
State tenders number 1.
No objections to state's exhibit number 1.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Castillo is not competent?
None, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and that you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, find you guilty of driving while intoxicated, 3rd or more. And so with regard to going forward with sentencing, we have the pre-sentence report. It looks like this. They knew about this. They did some form of substance abuse evaluation. So everyone okay with going forward without a new pre-sentence report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections to the pre-sentence report that you guys got?
None, Your Honor. Not from space.
All right, so then in this case, which is 26-1177, again, I find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney's office and sentence you to a term of 10 years in prison, but probate that. You'll be on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine, and you're ordered to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That will include a 10-day jail sanction. We'll talk about that in a minute. It's also going to include entering and successfully completing the JCDI program, which is an intensive outpatient program, and any other rules and conditions of probation. It will obviously include keeping the auto ignition interlock device on your car. You cannot drive any car that does not have that device. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, then in cause number 24, DCCR 2458, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty in that case freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of driving while intoxicated, third or more. Sentence you in that case in accordance with your agreement to a term of 10 years in prison, but I'm going to probate that. Again, I'm going to change that to 10-year probation in that case as well. You'll be ordered to pay a $500 fine in that case and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That will include the 10 days upfront time, JCDI program, and any other conditions that probation feels is necessary. Do you understand?
Yes.
And so with regard to that 20 days that you're going to have to serve, if you're working and you're working full time, then I'm okay with weekends. But if you want to do it all at one time and you have that kind of vacation, I'll do that as well. If you, in the next week or two, I can take that time off.
I don't have any vacation time, so.
So what I'm going to order then is that those 20 days are served starting this coming weekend. So you will report to the Jefferson County Jail every Friday for the next however many weekends it takes to get those 20 days. All right. So you'll report every Friday at 6 p.m. It's very important that you're not late. It's very important that you're not intoxicated. Some people think they're going to show up intoxicated and sleep it off over the weekend. It's a bad idea because it's a violation of your probation. You'll get out on Sunday and you'll do it you'll get 2 days credit. So you'll do 10 weekends in a row.
Okay. May I make
What's that?
my son's birthday he's coming back from being with his dad for the summer, August 1st. Can I skip that weekend?
Where's it coming back from?
The Valley.
It'd almost be easier probably just to start the weekend after, don't you think, Anna, for the jail?
Yeah.
So just so that it doesn't get confused or they don't think you're skipping, because that's too much for us to try to get. Anyway,
Okay.
let's do this. Let's start on August the 7th.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And it'll be the 10 weekends starting August the 7th. All right. I'm handing you in each of your cases the trial court certifications that shows that these were agreements that I followed. And so you've waived your right to appeal. I also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgments entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term. You should read that written admonishment. So if you have any questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition or about how long it lasts, you can talk with Mr. Padgett.
Okay.
So these opportunities that you're being given today, I want to make sure you understand these are great opportunities. And if you violate any condition of probation, coming back in and asking for some other treatment or something like that is most likely not going to happen. If you feel like you're having trouble and JCDI is not enough, then you need to make that realization and you need to talk to your probation officer and say you need more. Nobody wants to go do an inpatient treatment because they're going to be away from their family, but being away from your family for 90 days or so is a whole lot better than 10 years if you violate your probation. All right. So you need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation is going to call you up when she's ready to talk to you. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.